All right, it looks like we have some new characters inbound. And yes, that S is applicable. They are dropping 2 droids on us. BT-1, which is like a R2-D2 type, and 000, which is like a C-3PO type. This is funny because I don't really know what these guys, who they are, what they're from. Are they real? I'm assuming they're real. They could be like another sortie Swiggle made up. But they just look like dark side versions of 3PO and R2. It's almost like a what if they went to some Sith instead of the rebels and stuff. One thing I'd think, since they're just like random generic droids, they're probably not going to be that good. Like obviously, like 3PO is something solid. He's a legendary character. He adds a lot of viability to rebels. He can with Ewoks as well. I've never tried him with Ewoks yet, but he can. He does have one of his abilities actually says something specifically in relation to Ewoks. But anyhow, but I don't feel like these guys are going to be good like that. They're just going to be kind of average. Obviously, they're marquee, so that means they're kind of average. But, I mean, they're just some random droids, you know? It is kind of cool, though, getting 2 at the same time. That's a little bit different. Yeah, so, anyways, I also feel like they're not probably going to have a big, huge move set. Maybe 3-4 moves max. But, anyways, that doesn't matter. Anyways, let's get into it. Even though this says kit reveal at the top, it's just their new way of doing things. And, you know, dickbag meathead. I don't like that guy. Always with his stupid them. They use. Anytime Emperor Palpatine uses a move, they. Dick. Papa Palp is a guy. It's he, not they. Knock it off. Hate that guy, meathead. He was only supposed to be temporary too, and it's like he's taken over. So much for temporary. Anyways, going on a tangent here. So, even though this says kit reveal, obviously this is the developer's insights portion. BT-1, Dark Attacker Scoundrel Droid. 000, Dark Support Scoundrel Droid. So you got an attacker and a support. I think R2 and C-3PO are both supports, so it's a little bit different there. Anyways, key attributes. BT-1 and 000 have a granted ability when paired together. Yep, much like, sort of like 3PO and R2, they have an ability that when they're together they get boosts. In 3v3 Grand Arena, 000's special ability provides bonuses if BT-1 is present. Is that just natural, or does he have an Omicron that's doing that? When a non-droid enemy is defeated by a droid, gain bonuses. Okay, is that per both of them? Or is that just one of them does that? When one gains a stack of translation... Okay, translation C-3PO. What is going on? Is this really like the dark version of him or something? But he has a different name. I'm confused. This is developer's insight, so they should tell you. I don't know. Anyways, translation. The other one earns a stack of translation as well once per turn. Oh, so it's directly correlated. That's cool. Haywire granted ability hits all other units on the battlefield. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Everybody gets booped. Haywire granted ability. What does that mean? Granted ability. It almost sound, it makes me think of bounty hunters when they get their payouts, but I don't think that's what that is. Anyways, inspiration. The pair of droids come directly from the Vader comics, as 2 droids owned by the infamous Dr. Aphra. Oh, okay. First off, I don't read any of the comics. I don't know. I do read the books. I watch all the shows and everything, the movies, play some of the games. I don't read the comics. And that's because, A, I don't really go to comic shops, and B, I don't know, I just never got into comics, really. But, I said, oh, because I heard in my Discord that Dr. Aphra is going to be coming to the game at some point. I have no idea who he is, but the people in my Discord were pumped about it. 000's basic attack, Fatal Shock, is born of his habit of shocking anyone who he shakes hands with. Old habits die hard, but not as hard as most organics do. Yeah, that's funny that they say that, because look, his hands are a bit creepy. One's all like Freddy Krueger, and the other one is like Swiss Army knife with fire. BT-1's Haywire ability was inspired by the time he got blinded by R2-D2, so in retaliation he just fired on everyone and everything. Okay, so I guess R2 and 3PO have seen the mirror versions of themselves. Triple Zero shares many functions of C-3PO, so it was natural that he have his own unique way of granting... Wait, what? His own unique ways of granting translation. Those commas feel weird. Have his own comma, unique comma, ways? Maybe it should just be way. I don't know, something's wrong there. But anyways, yes, I've been noticing that. I've been saying that. Throughout the process of creation, many of the developers went from, who are these droids, to absolutely loving them and wanting to take them home. Okay, well that's good, because I was saying the same thing. Who are these droids? I don't know if there's somebody famous or not. But if the developers are adding them to the game and have no effing idea who they are, then I guess I'm not in a minority. Designed through the inspiration of destruction, mayhem, yada yada yada. Okay. What are you saying? Like, these droids are actually going to be kind of good? Strategy tips. Units are best used together and not in separate teams. Okay, I feel like that's a given. Haywire is intended to assist you in the destruction of the opposing team. Kind of gathered that. A prescribed leader is needed to fulfill their full potential, but you'll sort it out. I feel like that is a hint as to which character you should put as the leader. Sortie. You'll sort it out. Sortie. Fac. Okay, I hate that they call these facts, because I guarantee these are not frequently asked. I guarantee they were never asked. Unless they're saying internally. Okay, maybe internally. But as far as, like, us, we never asked any of these questions. But according to them, fact, do I have to complete 2 marquees, 1 for each character? Oh, that's right. I was thinking about that too. I was going to comment on that. Like, are we going to have 2 marquees? Or is it just going to be one weird big one? And here's the question. No, the units are combined into a single marquee. Each tier will have 2 encounters, each covering a different ability on a character. Because of the way our messaging system works, auto battle has been disabled in all tiers of the marquee. Well, that's annoying. I mean, usually when I make the videos, I don't do it on auto anyways. But, ooh, my bad, heartburn. Ugh. But anyways, in my second account, I like to slam auto and not even read the stupid descriptions. What do I need for the legacy tier, and what are the rewards? Do I need both BT-1 and 000 at 5 stars or higher? Because of the higher investment required, you will earn 5 Omicron materials and 2 titles and 2 portraits to your account. Okay, 1, obviously we're going to need them both at 5 stars or higher. That's always the gimmick. But 2, you only earn 5 Omicrons. This seems a bit cheap. Because isn't it normally... What is it normally? Normally it's like 3, right? So you should get 6 then. And because this is a little bit different, it should just be a bonus, like 7. You know, here's 1 extra instead of how normally we would... You know what I mean? Because if it was normal, you'd get 3, and then you get 3 next time, so you'd have 6. But since this is... You gotta double up, you should get 7 then. BT-1's Haywire ability says it deals damage to all other characters. Surely this doesn't mean he damages my own characters, right? BT-1's Haywire will damage your own characters, but has a reduced effect. And remember that this ability can't actually defeat any characters, yours or theirs. Huh, well that's the first ability that affects everybody. That's kind of like, that's like a Pokemon 2v2 battle and you use Earthquake. It affects the characters on your side as well. Anyways, that's about it for the developer's insights, so I guess these guys come from a comic book. So I know absolutely nothing about them, because I just heard about them now as I was making this video. Anyways, we're going to have 2 kit reveals videos, so be sure to check in on those so we can see what each character's all about. And until then, I said see ya.